today's outfit of the day. Cute. It's giving very much collegiate, very Ivy League prep. Off to the country club. Break down this little sweatshirt is from Aerie. The polo is from Rag & Bone. The sweat shorts is from Aritzia. I love them for like really good basics. Sneakers are ALD, New Balance. The bag is Saint Laurent, and the swag is priceless. I don't know about y'all, but around this time of year, I always get the sudden urge to go back to school. But for me, I like to do my learning outside of a traditional classroom and traditional learning environments. Places like Skillshare, who is no stranger to this channel, and shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. If you're unfamiliar with Skillshare, they're an online learning community filled with professionals and creatives that just, want to share their knowledge. Anything that I want to know how to do, I just go to Skillshare, and I'm always ranting and raving about Skillshare. Skillshare, Skillshare, Skillshare. Like, I stand behind it, and one day I'll have my own class and you guys can take that class. But until then, they have classes from photography, graphic design, perfect if you're a forever learner like me. But my personal favorites are definitely the ones pertaining to productivity. The class that I just finished completing was called Productivity for Creatives, Building a System That Brings Out Your Best by Thomas Frank, who is also a YouTuber, so I really connected with him on that front. But one thing that really stood out to me was having the professional mindset. That's really what separates the professionals from the amateurs. So I really enjoyed this class. I learned so much, and I can't wait to start applying it to my day-to-day activities and just to my business, because this is a business. So if you're interested in checking out Skillshare, I do have a link. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the description box will get 1 month free of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Never stop learning, asking questions, or expanding your consciousness. So today we're going to Nyack, New York, which is about an hour and a half from here, like upstate, just for a little staycation for a night. It's a nice little cute town, like little cute things to do, and I'm really excited to just get away from the city for a little bit and just explore. Before we leave, look what I got. And girls, if you turn to page 89, there she is in Essence magazine. This has always been a dream. It's always been on my mood board. Crazy, it's been 10 years since I started my YouTube channel and started on this little content journey. I didn't imagine in a million years that it would be what it is. Looking back, I think I made that girl proud. And sometimes, you feel unappreciated, or you feel like you should be further than you are. But it's moments like this that kind of like give me that push. And like, I don't know about y'all, but like this last month, 2 months has just been so trying, very just up and down. Like, like I said, it's been 10 years. So right now I'm really trying to focus on like what's next, because it's just like, I feel like, I did it. And I'm always thinking about what's next. Getting in Essence magazine on my 10th year, like a lot of things happened this year. I got verified on Instagram. I got a lot of press. It was on TV, was on Good Morning America. We released the Flojo shirt. Like, this was my year to just knock off all those things that I needed to accomplish, so then I can really focus on like what's next for Kia. So yeah, it's only the beginning for this next chapter. I'm really truly excited. Thank you guys so much, for your continuous support throughout all these years. It's been pivotal in those moments where, I'm not feel like giving up, but I'm like not motivated, and I run into one of you guys on the street and you just like completely just go off about how much you love me, and I'm just like, yo, that is much appreciated, because we need it. We need to be given our flowers sometimes. Especially, I'm always just so grateful for the platform that I have, and I do not take it lightly whatsoever. I know influence and the impact that I have, and it's definitely you have a social responsibility to make sure you're doing and saying and moving with integrity, because so many people are watching. Just this week, a 16-year-old DM'd me and just telling me how much They loved me and loved my style, and they wanted me to help them with their back to school outfits. And I was just like, yo, like 16-year-olds like rock with me. Like I thought I was like ancient, okay? But that's just so dope to hear. Like the younger generation is definitely watching, and I definitely want to make sure that I'm setting a good example, and just showing that, you know, just be you unapologetically and just have that confidence. And that's all I'm just trying to do, just show you can do it all. Like you don't have to just stick to one thing, you don't have to just stick to one style. If you want to do this, you can live multiple different lives, and you know, life is to be lived and experienced. And so that's all I hope I show you guys.
What are you doing with these?
That's when I used to play football. When I used to play football. The reason why we're here today, memorabilia actually. So long story short, the reason why I have a YouTube channel is because I was playing football and I broke my ankle. And so these are the cleats I was wearing when I broke my ankle. This is a fact. That's a fact. September 28th, 2011 is when I started my YouTube channel. What's today? The 7th? Today is the 7th. Yo, this is crazy.
Yes.
We're gonna go into the art cafe to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner or something. It's mad people out here. So let's see. What is it gonna give today? Alright. Today we're having a stoop sale at the studio. That's where I'm off to now. Sky came to help, and then here's all the stuff that I packed into my car. I just have a lot of stuff, and I'm just really excited to finally get rid of all of this extraness. All right, we're ready. Come on in, guys. So the stoop sale was such a success. Oh my God. I'm so excited that you guys came out and helped us de-hoard, okay? Being an influencer, content creator, like we get an influx of things. We have to keep up with a lot of these trends, and like we're constantly shopping and getting clothes and giving looks and all that kind of stuff. And so I think there needs to be like a circular, you know, recyclable way to kind of get rid of like all these clothes. And we're getting rid of our clothes, we're making some money, we're promoting, you know, Kontent Queens in the studio space, and it's like a meet and greet. We get to meet you guys and, you know, hang out and just have a good time, and just absorbing that energy, you know, is much needed. Like even Vic was saying, meeting people, well, meeting you guys and you guys telling us how much we inspire you, or, you know, just getting that energy is like so needed, because a lot of the times, but we don't be thinking about quitting, but we just be like over it. We've been doing this for over 10 years now, and so sometimes we need that reassurance, you know, and it's really appreciated, you know, when we're given our flowers, essentially. So thank you guys for supporting, continuing to support. What we forget to think about sometimes, because we're worrying about these partnerships and working with these brands because bills are due and we need to keep up our lifestyle, we've got to remember like why we started. Like, what's the reason? Like, what's the reason? What was the reason? Like Cardi B say, like, what's the reason? I gotta keep reminding myself, like when I'm dealing with those moments where I'm just like over it, I'm not motivated. It's like, what was the reason why you got started? Like, why did you start doing this to begin with? Like, it wasn't a business for us. It was, you know, we were just sharing what we love, like, you know, expressing ourselves creatively, and then we just so happened to gain a following along the way. It was definitely not intentional. But what was intentional was remaining true to who we are and being authentic. And you know, your tribe is just naturally going to come. And so in these moments where we feel not unappreciated, but you know, when we just, you know, it's tiring, you know, dealing with these brands and stuff. It's just getting back to the essence of why we started doing it to begin with, and not losing that. We wouldn't be able to do what we do and have the life that we love, and you know, wake up and be like, oh, what I'm gonna do today, you know, without the support of the community. So I'm very grateful, and I don't take my platform or anything that I do for granted. We have to make room for new blessings, okay? And we can't, if we're hoarding, there's no room for anything else. So we gotta make room. So make room, okay? Make room for your blessings. Don't hoard things that do not serve you, because it's in the way of something that does serve you and something that is for you, okay? So that's, I'm gonna end on that note. Peace.